Overall, the structure of it and the strength of this is amazing and also formulated to get the right amount for what you need. Now, this is a vitamin C complex, which is exceptional. And once again, 4.7 star rating. That doesn't surprise me. I will get to the reviews. All right. Love his capsules. I do. I'm not going to open this one just yet, but I want you to see, even for those of us, and I do have a very, very tough time swallowing capsules. I always want to look. I want to see what they look like. I need to know the size. If you're like me, because I'm very sensitive to it, I can swallow this one, no problem. And I love that gel coating on the exterior because it makes it a very smooth experience. So that's the capsule. Now, of course, we're going to have different sizes available. So we start once again with the 60, then we go the 180, then we go the 360, and once again, we have the 720. As I mentioned, it's always smart to go for the largest size that you can get because it is the biggest savings. Let me show you that because I think it's important. That's what we're here, and that's what we love about these special offers for one day. Again, the 60 capsule, normally that's $19.90. We're at $10.90, so it's a huge savings. You're saving obviously $9. As we go up to the big 720 capsules, that's a $70 savings right there. And again, free shipping all hour, free shipping on Andrew's products throughout the day. One other thing that I'm very proud of, if you've ever seen his shows, and he does broadcast occasionally live from his actual manufacturing plant out in Las Vegas, it is run by solar power and it's proudly made here in the United States. He follows the strictest standards. And I will tell you what a lot of people know about the vitamin industry, it's a little woo-woo, okay? I mean, the regulations on vitamins are a little looser than most of us would probably like them to be. And he requires the strictest standards across the board, and he guarantees that. That is how great his products are. So what's a complex? You're like, okay, why do I need vitamin C? What's a complex? Well, this is a powerful antioxidant. That's why eat your fruit, eat your vegetables. Why do they always say eat a lot of fruit? It's because it's a powerful antioxidant that can, I love it, it scavenges the damaging free radicals in your bodies. We want to get rid of those, and these guys are like little Pac-Man running around, and they're scooping those up so we don't have those free radicals inside our system. We want to hear from Andrew, of course, because he's going to tell you more about it right now.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here with an exciting Today special for our vitamin C. We don't get to do this very often. This is our 500 milligram vitamin C. It's of course non-acidic. Typical vitamin C is ascorbic acid, and ascorbic acid could be irritating to your GI tract, your stomach, even to your mouth. So we make sure that our vitamin C is naturally non-acidic. It's in the form of calcium ascorbate. So it's just ascorbic acid naturally reacted with calcium, which neutralizes its pH, makes sure you get all the benefits of vitamin C without the problems. As I said before, ascorbic acid, as its name implies, acid, that acidity could be problematic for most folks, especially when so many of us are taking different proton pump inhibitors or antacids because we might have GI issues like GERD and things like that. So we make sure ours, and we've always done this, is entirely non-acidic, pH neutral. I've been doing that since I started my company back in 1979. And back in those days, I had the privilege of meeting someone who really put vitamin C on the map, a famous scientist who won a couple of Nobel Prizes, none of them about vitamin C, but he was someone who was an advocate of vitamin C going back many, many decades. So I've always respected the importance of vitamin C. I think it's become a little boring for a lot of companies. They'd rather sell exciting new things that have little to no science at all and make all sorts of medical and treatment and disease treatment claims for that product. But again, vitamin C is something that might be old hat, but delivered correctly, there are a few vitamins that can play a more important role in your body than vitamin C. And we make sure we deliver it correctly. It's critical for immune system function, but synthesizing collagen in our body, a critical part because it's the predominant protein in our body. It's basically sort of a matrix for our skin, a lattice work for other tissues in our body that those tissues are built upon. But collagen protein requires vitamin C to synthesize. So again, vitamin C is not just all about our immune system. It plays multiple roles within the body. And what's exciting is just pennies a day today. Literally, for the world's best vitamin C, you get 500 milligrams of our special non-acidic vitamin C. And because we use calcium to completely neutralize that acidity, you also get 50 milligrams of calcium as a bonus. And you also get 50 milligrams of high standardized, 80% standardization citrus bioflavonoids. So it truly is a vitamin C complex. And at this price, to get something so unique, so exceptional, and to be talking about literally just pennies a day in the largest size, it's an opportunity to give yourself something that we all need. We do not get adequately from our diet, no matter how healthy we are. None of us have the capacity to synthesize vitamins. The one we can is vitamin D, but that would require an extraordinary amount of time out in the sun. And as we get older, that isn't even terribly efficient. So it's important to make sure that we get those nutrients that are critical for the systems that preserve our youthful resiliency, flexibility, all the things that are earmarks of an anti-aging product. So it's an opportunity to give your immune system what it needs. It's an opportunity to give your systems that rely on collagen, which every system in our body does, whether it's our skin, whether it's also our digestive system, our vascular system, our arteries and veins, the valves in our heart. Collagen is a critical component in all of those healthy tissues. So a great opportunity to get the best vitamin C at the best pricing of the year.
I can't tell you how many beauty products I've sold, we talk about collagen. Like when you think about your skin, and he was talking about aging and how we lose collagen as we get older, that's why it's so effective to help supplement that with a vitamin C. Here's another one that knocked my socks off. This is essential not only for your collagen synthesis he was talking about, but helps protect the lenses of your eye from UV radiation. Now, how many ever thought about that one, right? You're thinking, we're getting vitamin D, to mention vitamin D, we'll get to that next. You're out in the sun, vitamin D is good for you. Again, we'll get to the benefits of that. Did you know vitamin C actually helps protect your eye from UV radiation? I thought that was one of the most, I've never heard of that ever. And I thought, wow. So you've got to remember, this is a complex. It's not a one and doneer. It's not just one thing he throws in there. It's multiple levels at the right levels. I think that's the tough part. We all know should be taking vitamins, and we read a headline, oh, I should do this, I should do that, but how much? How many? What's in it? What's the right levels? And believe it or not, that's really important to know. You shouldn't take too much of certain things. You shouldn't take too little of other things. And what Andrew's done brilliantly over many years and lots of customer picks has figured that out for us. You know what we do? We just take it, boom, we're done. It couldn't be simpler. He's figured out the right method and the right amounts at the right levels and the quality that's truly unsurpassed. Now, I do want to talk value because that's what's happening today. Andrew does 4 or 5 Today specials a year. You always want to stock up when you can. You can get multiples of these, which is a great idea because the savings are massive. Again, the bigger you go, the better the savings. So at your highest point, 720 capsule, and that's always the most popular, you're saving a whopping $70. And you get 4 flex on that. So when we go to the largest one, we give you 4 months to pay it off. I want to get over to the reviews because I never, ever tire of reading you guys' reviews on Andrew's products. And for years, I mean, there's been hundreds of thousands of 5-star reviews. It's the most reviewed item we have. And you would think with vitamins, people would be like, oh, that didn't work. No. He has 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. Easiest I've ever found. I love this. I tried to quit a few products. Most were tough on my stomach, not to mention difficult to swallow. Hello, thank you, easiest I've ever found. You and I are in the same camp. I've tried other products from Andrew, saw this and thought, I'll try it. There's no doubt it's the best I've had. There's no acidity to it after use or stomach upset. And like most of his products, they're easy to swallow. That person is me. I swear, that is exactly how I feel. Works miracles. Okay, now that's pretty amazing right there. I never write reviews, but a couple of years ago, I tried to take vitamin C to help support my immune system. I must have tried 4 different brands before these, and they all upset my tummy. I take 4 of these a day for the last year and a year and a half, and it's helped me stay healthy. Isn't that amazing? Next one, great product. I know I'm running out of time. Especially during the winter season, I eat well too. I keep my immune system strong. I love Andrew Lessman's vitamin supplements. Vitamin C complex will help me all fall and winter long. Here, love this one. My doctor said to introduce more vitamin C to my diet, so I indulged. The best time for me to take this, I have found, is mid-afternoon when I'm feeling like I need a tad bit of energy. It's so easy when you don't have time to stick to a healthy diet of fruits and and veggies. So true. Quality, with so many fake and inferior quality supplements out there, I buy Andrew Lessman's. As I know I am getting quality product my body can process and use, I enjoy very much listening to him and present the science. And boy, you can tell he really knows what he's talking about. I'm going to go through a couple more kind of quickly. Good vitamins, all. That's Liz. Vitamin C, I'll probably end up repeating myself, but what I know for sure is this product is the best quality of vitamins that I've ever purchased. They will be the only vitamins that I continue to purchase. Thank you so much for a wonderful product. Guys, I mean, seriously, I'm not kidding. I have 20 more of these I could have read, okay? It's just, don't buy your vitamins anywhere else. You really shouldn't. You're not going to get the deal. You're not going to get the quality. You're not going to get the efficacy of it. And you're just not going to get the standards. And you got to be careful. There's a lot of, you know what a lot of vitamins have out there? A lot of filler. A lot of filler doesn't do diddly squat for you. That's why we all turn to Andrew Lessman's. All right, I know we're busy on this too, guys. Again, the bigger you go, the better the savings. You still have a great return policy. So if you want to try it out, you got 30 days. If you want to send it back, absolutely. But what you don't want to miss